Hello! So today I've been extremely busy. I went to the Edinburgh Zoo today. I thought it was going to kind of be like a half day there, so I had other things planned, but then it turned out to be, I spent the whole day there basically. The Edinburgh Zoo is an amazing attraction. I absolutely loved it. There was absolutely loads to do there, loads to see. They had kind of a few like displays and things like that on there. And it was about £16, which I just thought was absolutely fantastic for what you actually got at the zoo. So I'd really recommend, if anyone is going to Edinburgh, definitely check out the zoo. I took a few little videos and clips like that and things like that, so I will show you those now.
Who's trying to get out?
I'm trying to get the parsnip out of the tube.
Why?
So that they can eat them.
Look at the big daddy. Is he a daddy?
He looks like a man.
Why?
The bigger, the males are bigger.
Because he got whisper.
From the truth, vultures are one of the most important families of birds on the planet, often called nature's bin men, because this is what they do. They are scavengers. They take away those carcasses that are on the floor from animals that have died. Hugely important. One of the fastest disappearing animals on the planet is the Indian vulture. Over 98% of its population gone in the last 10 years. And one of the results of that is because there's nothing taking away all those dead animals. The animals are simply rotting into the ground, infecting the water table, and it means that in California, you'll have seen these guys all over the place, miles up in the air, spending hours and hours just soaring on air thermals. Fantastic. Slightly blustery today. Now we're going to get Mabel to do a small trick here. It may seem odd, but this is a perfectly natural behaviour for a vulture to perform. Let's see it, Mabel. That's not good enough. It may be because it's slightly windy, he doesn't want to fully extend his wings. That's a bit better. First thing in the morning, when the sun comes up, up to 20 kilometres away, which is a fantastic achievement for any animal. We'll have one more flight, please, Mabel. Not that way. Okay, Mabs, back to there. That will just reset back. All blustery for him. I think we'll maybe just forego those last few flights, and I'll drop Mabel down to here. Come on, Mabs. There we are. Now then, another thing that you may notice in our vultures, may not. Here we are. We are going to be joined by Sullivan. Sullivan is a Kuni pig. Now these chaps come all the way from New Zealand. Kuni itself means fat and round in the Maori language. Not really the nicest description, but quite apt. Bit of a mystery with these guys, as New Zealand has no native land mammals of its own. So this little chap. Now, we don't get awes and woos when we bring out vultures, and I find that terrible. But we are joined indeed. Does anyone know what kind of animal this is? Just shout out, folks. Armadillo. This is Dylan, our world famous three-banded armadillo. Now, he's normally quite the thing. He's just rooting around there and having a good sniff. Not going to get any bigger than this. But the largest armadillo in the world today is the giant armadillo, strangely enough, and it's my height, nose to tail. So that's quite a large one. The three-banded armadillo became quite famous this year because this is Kato, the boy. He's a male, he's nearly fully mature, and you can tell he's a male because of that orange throat sac. If he was female, that entire area would be... Let's see if you're willing to join us down the front, shall we? Good lad, well done. Come on, Kato. Now, Kato was again hand-reared by us, so you may hear him honking at me, giving it honk, honk, honk. And that's him saying, right, I'm here now, I want my food, please feed me. So I'm just going to scatter a few little insects around for him, and you can see him using that beak like a real precision tool. It's very powerful, but it can be very dexterous when he wants to be, and he can use it very carefully. A few more. Now these guys are having a bit of a problem in the wild, where they're now coming into contact.
Penguins now coming out to enjoy the bubbles. Also have the Animal Antics show on at 3 o'clock today as well, as long as the weather stays like this.
Bye-bye.
So that's one genuine. People are thinking about it, so yeah, thank you.
And then after the zoo, I decided to get off a stop early on my bus and decided to go to a few of the little shops along Princes Street. So I went into Lush, Primark, H&B, and then a few other stores as well. The few things that I brought from Primark, I will be doing a haul on these, but I'll show you a few sneaky things. I brought these socks. These are the Harry Potter socks. I'm addicted to Harry Potter, I absolutely love it. But these are the socks that I brought. And then I also brought a new hat, which is this navy kind of colour with a bubble on the top. And I just thought, because I also picked up my winter coat as well from the Primark, and it's a nice blue kind of duffel coat design. It's kind of like the Paddington Bear kind of style with the little buckles on the front and stuff like that. But the hat and design and things like that is to go with that coat. But I will show you the main haul and everything when I'm back home and I've got all my camera and it's set up properly and I'm not like shaking the camera around. But that is pretty much it for today. I'm not entirely sure what I've got planned for tomorrow. Oh, I'm going to drop the camera. I've not really planned anything yet because I thought like I'd have all the other activities and stuff like that I did over the last day. I thought that was going to take a little bit longer, so it hasn't. So I kind of had done all the stuff that I want to do. So I'm going to have to look through the guidebook, and I think I'll probably just go shopping, do a few little things like that. But I will see you tomorrow as I'm absolutely shattered now. Yep, and that's all for today, so I'll see you tomorrow.